Welcome to Mini Magic World and happy Halloween. What better way to celebrate this season than with some of Disney's most iconic villains? Today, we have something really special. 3 figures from the Disney Story collection. A beautiful line released exclusively in Japan. Each piece recreates a movie moment, capturing not just the characters but their full personality and energy. These figures are part of a limited run that started back in 2021, and they've become quite collectible ever since. We're going to go through each of them one by one, and at the end we'll bring them all together for a dramatic villain showcase. Let's start with one of my favorites, Ursula, the sea witch from The Little Mermaid. Here's the box. Glossy purple tones, the classic story collection label, and a beautiful illustration of Ursula with her 2 loyal eels, Flotsam and Jetsam. Even before opening it, you can tell it's a premium item, heavy, compact, and designed to feel like part of a collector's library. As we open it, the figure comes packed safely inside a sturdy white styrofoam shell. And there she is, Ursula herself, emerging from the foam like she's ready to make a deal. The details on this one are absolutely stunning. Her expression is full of character. That grin, the eyeshadow, the gleam on her necklace. But what makes this piece extra special is that it lights up. The golden pearl at the center glows softly, and when it's turned on, you can even see the silhouette of Ariel reflected inside the orb. Her shell necklace also lights up, adding an extra magical touch. The paintwork on the eels is beautifully done. Those turquoise tones with little purple reflections along the tentacles give the whole piece a sense of motion, as if they're swirling around her underwater cave. A perfect combination of darkness and sparkle. Very Ursula. Now, let's move on to Aladdin, to the one and only Jafar. Here's the box. Deep royal blues with Aladdin and Jasmine smiling on the front, and the signature story collection frame. Inside, the figure comes neatly packed, with each element carefully wrapped for protection. Once unboxed, you immediately notice the elegance of the sculpt. Jafar stands tall, holding his serpent staff, and right next to him is the Sultan, perfectly captured with that naive, slightly worried expression. And of course, Iago perched confidently at the top. The colors here are incredible. The deep crimson red of Jafar's robe, the gold on the trim, the shimmering blue feather from the Sultan's turban. Everything pops under the light. And one of my favorite parts of this piece is the base. It's not just a stand, it's beautifully decorated with gold motifs and tiny ruby details that really give it a royal finish. Unlike Ursula, this one doesn't light up, but it absolutely shines on its own thanks to the richness of the colors and the fine painting details. And finally, one of the most entertaining villains ever created, Hades from Hercules. The box has that dark navy tone with a sharp graphic of Hades, blue flames, and the story collection label in the center. Opening it up, we find the figure safely nested in its protective mold, and here it is. Hades, standing with that unmistakable sarcastic grin, flanked by his 2 loyal henchmen, Pain and Panic. The sculpt on this one is superb. His long flowing robe has a beautiful gradient from grey to deep black, the folds adding movement and weight to his pose. Pain and Panic are full of personality. Tiny, exaggerated, and perfectly painted in contrasting shades of purple and turquoise. And of course, the most iconic feature, because his flaming blue hair actually lights up. It gives such a dynamic effect in low light, exactly like how we remember him from the film. It's fun, expressive, and has that perfect mix of menace and comedy that only Hades can deliver. And here they are, all three together: Ursula, Jafar, and Hades, the dark trio of Disney's golden villains. Each one brings a different kind of magic. The glow of Ursula's enchanted pearl, the regal intensity of Jafar's design, and the blue flame of Hades lighting up the scene. When displayed side by side, they look like they've come straight out of a villain's summit, each plotting their next move under that story collection glow. It's rare to find pieces that capture the animation, color, and attitude of these characters so well, but this collection does exactly that. If you enjoyed this little villain showcase, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more collectible stories from around the world. Thanks for watching, and until next time, may your world stay full of magic.